10 Nigerian celebrities who died before the age of 40. Many things have happened, and while we pray to live long, there are some persons who are not fortunate to have lived long, who have died due to one or two reasons, complications, and whatnot. And without wasting our time, let's look at the list of 10 of our beloved celebrities who passed on before they clocked 40. Some passed as early as age 25, which is also sad regardless, because even if you are in your 60s, people will mourn you, not to talk of somebody who passed on before they clocked 40. Now I'm going to start with somebody that I'm sure when you remember her, you're going to shake your head and say, oh my goodness, she has really passed on. And interestingly, she's been gone for more than 10 years. Yes, 26 years old Bisi Komolafe, God rest her soul, a budding actress, phenomenal one at that, like beautiful, radiant, ever smiling. Before and after her demise, I don't think somebody has said something ill about her. She died of complications as a result of pregnancy at the University College Hospital IBADAN back in 2012. She was born in the year 1986. So it's been 13 years now since we lost her. She was born in 1986 and she passed in 2012. Prior to that, like I mentioned, she was an actor, a phenomenal one at that. And did you know she was set to marry? She was engaged. It wasn't like public knowledge then. Well, we didn't even know she was pregnant until news of her death, rocked the internet, and we got to know that she was pregnant, and then pregnancy complications, she eventually succumbed to it, which is quite sad. We pray that God continues to rest her soul. But she was engaged to be married to a Canadian-based Nigerian, and that didn't take place, unfortunately. I wonder what the man is doing now, if he's gone ahead to remarry, and how his life has taken shape. We might never know, because it wasn't a public situation, so he didn't have to publicly come and claim his relationship with Bisi Komolafe. Anyways, moving from Bisi Komolafe, there is someone else who died quite young. She was married, but the union didn't produce a child before she passed on. That is Lagos area mama. Yes, area mama of Lagos. I remember when news broke back in 2018, I went to my friend's room and I bawled my eyes out. You would think I knew her personally. I didn't know her personally. I just knew her voice on radio. I knew her on social media, Instagram. Then Instagram, I knew of her work, her energy. Yes, I'm talking about Tosin Bucknor. She passed from sickle cell complication at the age of 37 in 2018, and it's one that personally I don't think I've recovered from, because I find myself from time to time thinking about her and just praying for her soul and her husband and her siblings. The big Funke Bucknor is the older sister to Tosin Bucknor, and from time to time she also lets us in on the grief she's feeling. She shares pictures and videos of the time Tosin was here with us, and she talks about the demise of her sister, her birthdays, anniversary of her passing, and all of those things. It's something that is still very hard to deal with, but hopefully God, if I would never knew her personally, still remember her from time to time and still feel such deep sadness. I wonder how our parents, siblings, our loved ones, her husband, and all of them would feel, because hers was something about like she slept, the man saw her come, and all of those things, and before they could get to the hospital, she had passed on. It's quite sad, quite shocking, quite sad, and no, because she survived. I mean, I feel like, don't worry, I'm rambling now. I'm letting my own grief, talk. But yeah, God continue to rest the soul of Tosin Bucknor. Now, moving on from Tosin Bucknor, another person we lost, who is from Anambra State, is Muna Obiekwe. He is a cousin to Yul Edochie, first cousin to Yul Edochie. He was 36 years old when he died from kidney problem complications. So he was sick, had kidney issues, and he never recovered. At 36, we lost the late Muna Obiekwe, who he was a very popular actor, popular for his lover boy role. Sometimes now old Nollywood, pages on social media, you see them post pictures and videos that Muna featured in. I just think, oh my God, this man has not been with us now for a while, because he passed as far back as 2015. It's going to be a decade this year that we've lost Muna Obiekwe. We hope that God will continue to rest his soul, help grant his family the fortitude to continue to bear such. Because the loss of anyone is not easy, old or young. Not to imagine somebody who didn't live to be 40. God continues to rest their soul. We also lost Junior Pope. He was 39 when he passed on. I just needed to mention that briefly because I feel like it's still fresh. It's still like less than a year now that Junior Pope passed on last year, leaving behind a wife and several children. And there was a lot of public, not just public, family, social media divide concerning his death. I feel like it was a freak accident, very freaky one. God continues to rest Junior Pope's soul. Anyway, Pat also died. Pat Ugu died in 2025 January. She was born in the year 1990. She was 35 years old when she passed on also. And our own, we don't even know what caused that death. I don't know. I feel like maybe she slept and never woke up. I don't know. We actually have no what's it called now? Tangible cause of death. We don't have it. We don't know it. But we continue to still pray for her soul that God will grant it eternal rest. Now let's move on to another one that if I mention her, you're going to be like, oh my God, it's so true. Goldie, yes. We lost Goldie Ave. Phenomenal singer, actor, rapper. She was a box of talent, a bundle of talent, a bundle of creativity. We lost Goldie back in 2013. She was born in 1983. She was 31 years old, and it was not common knowledge, but she was married. Yes, she was also a contestant on Big Brother Africa. She was the first Big Brother Africa that we lost, Big Brother African contestants that we lost. And I feel like they really will always continue to remember her because they had a very close relationship. It was weeping. It was very destroyed when Goldie left this world back in 2013. It's been a while now. It's been over 10 years, close to 20. How many years now? 2010 to now, close to like 15 years that she passed, or 13 years that she's passed on. We pray that God will continue to rest Goldie's soul and give our loved ones the grace to bear the damage, because she was phenomenal. I mean, I remember her songs now. Just memories come rushing. God continue to rest Goldie soul. She had a lot of lovely songs. Her songs. I mean, I can't imagine the kind of force she would be now if she were still here with us. She would be in the legend status, right? People that will be respecting in the industry, like with the Melody the Dawn, all of. I mean, sad that we've lost her. Another person that we lost quite young is that Green. Moleno B. Barako Green. We lost him at the age of 25. That Green was how old? He was 25, and he died in 2010, just a little over a year after his breakout. And he's credited for being the first indigenous rapper in the country, and he set the way for them. Olamide even released a song tribute to that Green back in 2011, and that's outside of the one that Emma and some other singers did to mark his passing back in 2011. There was even a movie, acted in his memory. A lot of persons felt the demise and the passing of that Green. He died in an car accident. It happened back in April 2010, but he didn't pass until like 8 days after. So he was in the hospital fighting for his life, but unfortunately he succumbed to the injuries from the accident. A lot of persons felt like, it was spiritual. That Green could not have died like that. His star was just coming out and all of those things. But yeah, we lost that Green. We also lost Kefi, gospel singer Kefi, in 2014. Kefi was born in 1980, but she passed on in 2014. She was married to 2 men. The first one used to abuse her and it ended, and then the second relationship, right? We pray that God continues to rest our soul. And of course, honorary mention is Mohbad. We are still dealing with Mohbad's issue. All of that story. Let's not dwell on it. Anyways, have I missed anybody out? Did I miss anybody? Let me know in the comment section. I'll be waiting for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like it, share this video, subscribe to this channel, GISTUBE TV, if you're yet to do that. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.